Yo, welcome back everybody to a brand new PTCG Live Scarlet and Violet video, and today we're looking at Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX with Gardevoir EX. This is a combo that is quite literally a perfect pair. Of course, Gardevoir EX does have the ability Psychic Embrace, where you can, as often as you like, attach a Psychic Energy from a discard pile to one of your Psychic Pokemon, and that fuels up Shadow Rider's main attack, Max Geist. But Shadow Rider also is a pretty good support card. I mean, even Underworld Door does give you even more draw in a deck that already has an insane amount of draw. I've gotten a lot of requests to try this deck out, like a lot of requests. Even when I did my other Shadow Rider video last week, people were like, nah, we got to see this with Gardevoir now. So I'm going to finally deliver, and we're going to find out if Gardevoir and Shadow Rider are a good pair together, because even the V actually isn't terrible in this deck either in the Lost Box matchup. Before we do get in the video, if y'all want to leave a like on today's PTCG Live Scarlet and Violet video, it'd be greatly appreciated. Our like goal for today's video is once again 351 likes, not 350. We're going up by one more, 351 likes. But yeah, y'all been killing with the like goals and the support on the content, so I appreciate y'all once again for all the support on the content, and really been enjoying grinding the game out and playing all the new decks. So Shadow Rider Gardevoir once again is kind of a perfect pair. Gardevoir itself is already just a very strong deck. I mean, it literally almost won EUIC. Gardevoir, of course, does have that wicked ability to attach energy. We do have the Shine Arcana Gardevoir, and we have the Zacian V. Now, in all honesty, Shadow Rider VMAX is a worse Zacian and Gardevoir. I'm not 100% sold on this card in this deck quite yet. So the issue with Shadow Rider is, yes, it does do a lot of damage, but in most scenarios, it's honestly better to use Zacian V or the other Gardevoir to attack, because they can do more damage. They're 1 prizers, they're 2 prizers, you're not a 3 prize liability. So I'm not sold on the VMAX just yet. And honestly, when I tested the deck, the VMAX wasn't coming up as much. In all honesty, this card is better as a support Pokemon. Being able to get an extra energy attachment on without having to use your Gardevoir's ability actually does come in clutch a lot. And honestly, it's actually good, because in the late game, you know, when you get a bunch of Gardevoirs in play, you're not drawing as many cards, per se. Your opponent's knocking out your Guardies, and you're not able to draw as many cards. Shadow Rider gives you that extra bit of draw you might need in the late game, and that is one thing the VMAX does. The V's pretty good against Lost Box. You have Astral Barrage. You can choose 2 of your opponent's Pokemon and put 5 damage counters on them. If you're playing against like a weird deck, you can Astral Barrage your opponent. You can use Astral Barrage against Lost Box to KO Comfies. You can even use this against Gardevoir to KO Ralts and Kirlias, which is honestly pretty good. And if you're playing against a deck with special energy and you just Shadow Miss them and they have no way to attach an energy, you just win the game. And that is the benefit of the Shadow Rider V, which I think is honestly better in this deck than the VMAX as an attacker in a lot of scenarios. Before we do get in the video, of course, shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. As always, if you're looking for any PTCG Live pack codes, get them over at Card Cavern. Card Cavern sells codes online for the cheapest. So if you're looking for Scarlet and Violet codes or Celebrations, Pokemon Go, whatever set, or IRL product, get them at Card Cavern. If you get anything at Card Cavern at the checkout, use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel, help yourself out, and help out Card Cavern. So shout out Card Cavern, check them out, use code LDF. Also, check out the Shovel Squad down below too. Every Monday I post a new video over on their channel. And of course, my second channel is also down below. You should go subscribe to my second channel. So I got even more content on the second channel. But yeah, so Shadow Rider Guardy, once again, it's basically just a Gardevoir list. We squeezed in a couple Shadow Riders. Again, the VMAX isn't as good as the V, I find, and it can be a liability. A 3 prize liability is never good. Gardevoir is a liability sometimes, but a lot of the time it doesn't get one shot, right? So the Shadow Rider is a bit more of a liability. Smart things in the deck, though. We are playing supporters. We got 2 Judge. We got the Roxanne. Roxanne is huge. In fact, against Lost Box, in an ideal world, they KO your Mew with Cram. You Shadow Rider, KO 2 Comfies. They KO your Shadow Rider, and then you Roxanne them to 2. If you KO a lot of their Comfies well, you hit them with a Roxanne in the same turn. They can have a hard time kind of having a good follow-up, and that's kind of the beauty of the Roxanne. And the Judge in the deck, just heavy hand disruption. Sometimes Judge Astral Barrage is really good too to slow them down. It puts on a lot of pressure on Lost Box, is what I'm basically saying. Max Geist is still good. It'll come up in a few situations where you need that big one-shot, because it's any energy on all of your Pokemon. You don't have to commit like 1,000,000 energy to your Shadow Rider VMAX a lot of the time, and you don't want to anyways, because it does give up 3 prizes. So you can kind of spread the energy out on the bench, and then kind of come in with a big Max Geist and take a knockout. So Shadow Rider can attack, but when you attack with it, you're not going to put, you know, all your energy on Shadow Rider. You can spread it out thanks to its attack, allowing you to do more damage for all the energy in play, not just on one Pokemon like Gardevoir and Zacian. Though Gardevoir and Zacian are still just insanely strong attackers in this deck. And everything else kind of what you normally see. I am playing 12 energy over 11. The 12 energy is mainly because Shadow Rider does need a little bit more energy to do a little bit more damage. That's why, again, I find that Gardevoir and Zacian are literally just better attackers, because they do more damage and you don't need as much energy. And that's why, you know, we are playing that 1 extra energy, because you do want to hit a little bit harder with Shadow Rider. But everything else you've seen in a normal Guardy list. Let's go try it out on PTCG Live, see in action, and see what Gardevoir and Shadow Rider do together. All right, going to lose the coin flip. Unfortunate. Probably going to look to go second here which isn't great. Yep. Not good. We'll see who we're playing against. It might not be a big deal going second, but obviously you don't want to go second. We open up with a mulligan. Oh, that would have been an okay hand if we had a basic. Because we could have got Ralts, Fog Crystal. Could have went Judge to maybe slow them down. So not ideal for us, especially going second. So hopefully this hand is going to be better. We'll see. Okay. It's not bad. I rate it. It's all right. We can go Mew. I think I'm going to do that. Go Mew, Judge, attach energy. Yeah, it's fine. We'll see if we can get a good setup here. There's a Pidgeot in the active spot. Whoa. That's interesting. This could be a Lost Box deck. Most likely is. This only works in the bench, right? Yep. If it's Lost Box, could be interesting. Shadow Rider V is actually pretty good against Lost Box. But again, we're going second, and that is not doing me any favors to help me get to where I need to go, per se. But yeah, Shadow Rider V is pretty good, as we're able to slow my opponent down quite a bit. We can use Astral Barrage against their Comfies. But it's going to be hard to do. Ooh, they donate me a Beach Core. That's actually pretty huge. If they put the Pidgeot back in the deck, that's good too, because it makes my Judge even stronger. We're definitely going to Judge. We're going to probably Fog Crystal, grab Mew, play Judge. Ideally, I set up a Shadow Rider, and I can start doing Astral Barrage and setting up their Comfies be KO'd. I think that's actually a pretty good play. I actually don't know if the VMAX is good in this matchup. It doesn't really provide us any value other than a bit of tank. If we never put damage on it, the best thing it can do is survive a hit from like Radiant Charizard, which might actually be good. So I don't know. But they do have access to Sableye, which is a problem. So I don't know. I definitely, like, Shadow Rider V is definitely the insane card. Right, they do Pidgeot, which is good. So that makes potentially my Judge a bit stronger. Potentially. They got 1 in the Lost Zone. 2, never mind. Ooh, now the Ralts, what mind if I do? Is Mew in the deck? Mew is in the deck. We do have their Vs, so there we go. The Shadow Rider Vs are in there. Very nice of them to donate the Beach Court. All right, Judge, here we go. We know they have a Chorus in their hand from that Pokegear, so that's good. Okay, what do we got? Nothing crazy. Maybe I should have done Mew before I judged. I should have. I got jank off of that. Not great. It's going to Roar the Sword. Hold the hand. It's not the worst hand ever. Again, I do want to go Shadow Rider next turn. It's not great. Yeah, maybe I should have. I think I should have Mewed before I judged. Just because I had a higher chance of getting Battle VIP. But Judge also, I think it was fair to do that after Judge to thin if I get a bad hand, which I kind of did. So I don't know. But maybe it was correct to Mew before Judge. We'll see if they find a Chorus here. Let's see. They're already at Spit territory, which is pretty bad. Don't like to see that. There's another Comfy. Again, going second puts us at a pretty big disadvantage here, I feel like, just because we are behind a turn. There's the Cramorant, and they do have the Spit this turn. Do they have a Chorus's Experiment, though, to go with it? Oh, they don't have it. Okay. What do we draw? Of course. Bro, why is it always one card off? All right, that's fine. We can Kirlia. My Mew first here to thin. There we go. Another Level Ball. We'll take that. Grab another Ralts. Not sure we're going to be able to attack with Shadow Rider. Unless, like, Gardevoir. Might have to. I mean, ideally, we should probably just go with the Zacian attack. There's no energy in the discard either. Ooh, we get a Research. I could go Rare Candy Gardevoir EX. And Research. The problem is I won't be able to really do Shadow Rider, because if I'm going to discard energy, I need Greninja. I might have to just go Gardevoir here, Shining Arcana. I think it has to be the play. Then we Research. Okay. Grab Shadow Rider. If we can get an energy here off of Gardevoir, we can attack with Zacian. And we're going to have to go for it. Nope. Rip, no attack. That's fine. We'll just Roar the Sword. It's pretty unfortunate. Really wanted the attack there. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I mean, our setup's pretty good, so that's good. Want to make sure we have Judge and Roxanne for the perfect time in this match. There's one thing to consider. They're going to Comfy here. They can probably get to 7 this turn. Nothing that matters. I don't think they play Mirage Gate. It depends if they find a Chorus. Another Fire gets sent to Lost Zone. Wow. Okay, that had to have been a Chorus. A Miltank. That's fine. Not really worried about Miltank. Interesting that they play that. There's the Cram. Cram's kind of annoying. It actually two-shots my Shadow Rider V. No! They have a boss, but they go after my Kirlia. Interesting play. Okay, that's interesting. Not a bad play, but I'm surprised they should have bossed something else. I don't know. All right. What do we draw? I guess because I'm down my Klara. I guess that makes sense. Fair enough. We don't really need the EX this turn. Let's go Mew first. Okay, we'll grab this. Play it. No Ralts in the deck. So my other one's prized. Hopefully we can find a judge here. Is the thing. So I'm gonna Gardevoir first. I don't want to do Kirlia just yet. There's nothing to get rid of. We do get energy. Put that there, I guess. Sure. All right, what do we got? Avery. Other card was Avery. I mean, that's not a bad card to play. Every card in this hand is actually, like, pretty good. We can make... I guess we can refine away the energy. Not the biggest deal ever. Okay. No hand disruption. Rip. It's fine. We can do this. Could boss the Miltank. Play the Temple so they can't... They have to hard retreat it. Make them lose a couple energies. Is that ever a good play? I don't think it's not the worst play ever. They can still route me for a decent bit of damage, though. I don't think that matters too much. I actually don't hate that. Boss, get rid of the stadium. I mean, they still have a ton of switching cards, though. That's the other problem. I think it's fine. It's Astral Barrage. Cram is annoying. Does suck that it two-shots me, but it's nothing I can really do about it. Shadow Rider's doing what it's supposed to do, though. We can take out 2 Comfeys. It's fine. Especially if I go Roxanne when they knock me out. This could actually be a pretty good play. So if they don't have the best setup, what we can do is they'll go knockout, and then I can KO them, and then I can set up both Comfeys and then Roxanne them after the KO Shadow Rider. So that might actually work out that they KO'd my Kirlia. They could have another boss. I doubt it, though. Yeah, they actually just spit. That was their turn. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, I could just go for the... could just go for, like, a Zacian knockout this turn, too, if I really wanted to. Let's do this first. Again, nothing really to Kirlia other way than maybe energy. Ooh, we get a judge. Didn't get Gardevoir. We could try to go for a Gardevoir play here. KO Zacian. Because the nice thing about this is these things always get to KO. But I actually think we have to go for the knockout here so I can Roxanne them. I think it's like the fairest play we can make. There's nothing to refinement away, though. I'm not going to lie. This entire hand is like unrefinementable. Could Pal Pad here. I kind of need... I could Pal Pad for Judge and Klara. I kind of need the Roxanne, though. So I think we have to wait to play the Pal Pad to get Roxanne back at some point. I could just Worker. Get rid of the Beach Court. Sure. Just want to see cards. There we go. Do that. Get rid of these 2 for now. Just want to get the EX in play, just in case they boss Kirlia, and then I will have no EX, which wouldn't put me in a good spot. We just Astral Barrage. KO both those Comfies. And then next turn, we can knock them out with either... We can Zacian knock them out and play Roxanne. There's Sky Seal Stone. It's not really good. All right. Number 5. Another energy. Okay. So, yeah. We'll go... They'll knock me out. Then I'll go Roxanne plus Zacian knockout. And then we'll figure out a game plan from there. So, it's not looking too bad right now. Do we want to set up a second Shadow Rider, though? I don't think we do. And they got another Comfey. And a Beach Court. They might actually go into Comfey this turn. Yeah, I was hoping they didn't get a Comfey there. They didn't really, like, literally all they did last turn was spit. So I don't know. All right, we'll see what they flower select into. They still have a lot of cards left in the deck. We'll see if they find a Colress here. They ditch a switch card. Do they have the Colress's Experiment? Nope. Nice. Okay. That's fine. All right. This is fine. They do get the knockout. They do get 2 prizes. There's a world those 2 prizes are just, like, dead weight, which could be pretty big. All right, here we go. Let's see we top deck here. Battle VIP. All right, so. Do we want to bench a second Shadow Rider? I mean, the VMAX is pretty tanky. But it also is easy Charizard food. I think at this point, there's no reason not to, I guess, to not bench it, right? I think it's fine. And then let's attach. I think we're just going to rip the Roxanne here. Yeah, we're Roxanne. All right, see what we get here. Okay, interesting. Let's Mew. Looking for Pal Pad. Hey, I guess I should have Gardevoir first, but I also need to find like Judge or something for next turn if they don't draw, if they draw out of this, which obviously we know Roxanne is a lie. Can wait to play Pal Pad. I think I just want Roxanne and Klara. Sure. All right, we'll play the Pal Pad. Put back Roxanne and Klara. It's fine. We still have a Judge, not a big deal. Make sure we retreat first. And then slam down that Temple of Sinnoh. Could play this Fog Crystal to thin again. Why not? Sure. Okay. Here we go. Knockout with Storm Slash. Okay. Let's see if our plan worked. The Shadow Rider came on the Comfy. They have one Comfy in play. They have a 2-card hand. And let's see if we can win this game. There's a Fog Crystal. That's pretty good. I still have my boss, right? I haven't played boss yet, so we can still find boss. All right, we'll see what they have here. They do get a Fog Crystal. That can get them another... Ooh, they got to get an energy. So no Sableye. Their other Comfies lost them. They actually have no Comfies left until they Klara. But Roxanne looks like it was a lie as they get a Chorus off of that. Great. They played Pal Pad? Whoa. No, they got the Chorus. All right, that's annoying. Roxanne looks to be a lie today, but that's fine. Roxanne may have been a lie, but we will recover. Still not in a bad spot or anything. I think we're still in a winning position, to be honest. Still in a winning position. We have to probably go Gardevoir here, I think. Oh, they just pass? Okay, fantastic. Roxanne may have done its work then. May have done her work. All right. This is a turn where either we want a boss or Klara. They're at, what, 8? They could Charizard. Unlikely with their hand size. All right, Shining Arcana. Hey, we got boss. So I could boss here, knock out the Cram. But if we KO the Comfy, they have no Comfies in play. And, like, that's pretty good if you ask me. I feel like we do want to just KO Comfy here. I don't know if I want to play the VMAX just yet. Could Underworld Door. Sure, let's go VMAX. We can Underworld Door. Just kind of cool. Big play right here, baby. Underworld Door. All right, we got Klara. All right, so we can go Klara knockout. We can get back Ralts and Kirlia. Do I want to put energy back? I guess 1 wouldn't hurt. Just to have, like, an extra energy if I need to, like... Because they definitely play Roxanne. These lists do play Roxanne. So they could, like, Roxanne me or something. All right. They have no Comfies left. Shadow Rider did what it needed to do. Now they're just left with Miltank and Cram. And we can deal with Miltank with the EX. Or the other Gardevoir. We got the Roxanne in the deck. So if they even pop... If they have a 1 pop-off turn, we can still try to get Roxanne. Okay, they chain Chorus. Rip. They could... If they knock me out with Charizard here, we might lose the game. If they KO Charizard, we have to find the... We have to find the Roxanne. That actually makes it good that I grab the energy then, because it gives me another Underworld Door target. Okay, they got the Stadium. That's their 3rd Beach Court, I think. But if they don't... Okay, they're just routing, and that's basically game over, right? Because they can't... Sableye can't knock out too much here. So I think that's GG's. And we drew the Roxanne to rub in the wound. All right. We can just do this. We can Underworld Door to the Gardevoir EX. Draw some cards. And then can get Kirlia back into play. Then a little bit more. We can just Roxanne them again. I think the game's is basically over here, right? We can just Kirlia that away. Draw a couple cards. Yep. And then play the Roxanne. And see, we got... Nice. We got stuff. I like stuff. Gardevoir again. Not that it really matters, but you never know. My opponent might play the turnout. You gotta respect that. Maybe I should have played the Temple, because I guess this 1 energy in the discard is not ideal. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, I don't think. I'm just going to hold the hand, and we're just going to knock him out with Miracle Force. And I think that wraps the game up. I don't see how they can win this turn. There's no Sableye shenanigans they can make. And, yeah, I think we've won. Our little Shadow Rider strategy worked. The Shadow Rider V took out the Comfies. And let's see if Roxanne is a lie. They are down 2 Colress. What do you think, chat? Roxanne's a lie? Nope, and that's game. Let's go. GG's. Well played. Could have been a scary matchup. But again, you know, our plan worked. I guess, actually, it paid off that they KO'd my Kirlia with that cram. Had they not done that, we might have been okay. Right? So it was actually good that they did that. Because had they not KO'd my Kirlia there, we might not have been able to win the game. Because we were able to Roxanne them after doing the Shadow Rider knockout on the 2 Comfies. Cripple their setup a little bit. It's not too bad. Shadow Rider V really did pull its weight. The VMAX was okay. We didn't really use the VMAX. The best it did was literally just, like, draw more cards. But hey, the extra card draw, especially when you have multiple Gardevoirs already set up, and you can't really use as much draw with Kirlia, because you've already evolved, the extra 2 cards do go a long way. All right, getting in this game, ooh, our hand's pretty solid. A lot of basics. All right, we take those, I guess. So we'll see who we're up against here. My opponent immediately flips over a Drapion. Oof. Depending on the situation, I might want to judge. I don't know what I'm playing against. The Drapion is scary. It might be a Lost Box deck. If it is Lost Box, Drapion definitely is kind of in the way of me wanting to use thing. Oh, it's Urshifu. That's fine. Definitely, this is a job for Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX, I think. For sure. I think we just... Do I want to judge? Tempted to. Like, if they have a bad hand, judge wouldn't be terrible. It is good they opened to a Drapion, though. Yeah, this is definitely a good matchup for Shadow Rider VMAX, right? So, I think we definitely want to set up Shadow Rider. All right, what do we got? Kirlia. Gets Battle VIP for Shadow Rider and Ralts. Do we have the VMAX in the deck? We do. That's good. Can do this for another Ralts. The only issue is, if I research, I'm getting rid of a lot of... I don't want to get rid of too much of my stuff, but... Due to kind of the nature of this deck, I mean, we don't really need, like, too much. I don't think we judge. I think we just dump the hand, just research it away. Pretty good stuff. We'll do this for Zacian. Wouldn't mind getting Greninja here. It's kind of what I'm looking for. If we don't get it, we don't get it. Grab another Ralts. No Mew. Can I get a Level Ball? Okay, that's fine. All right, we'll take it. Here's what we'll do. We'll bench Ralts. Attach. Zacian. Let's Roar the Sword. All right, pretty good turn, too. I mean, next turn, we can attack with Shadow Rider and maybe do something from there. The Drapion is stuck in the active. I don't think they can... I guess they could Melanie. This thing could be a problem. Like, if we do attack with this VMAX, they could try to build up Drapion and just try to dynamic tail me. It's a little concerning. Not a big deal, though, I don't think. We'll see if they have a supporter in their hand. Do they have a research? They do have a 4 Seal Stone. So, if they have to waste a stone to get us research, that's fine. That's why I didn't really want to play the Judge. Because, like, they already have 2 cards. There's a good chance they maybe don't have much. Or they do have something. They have to burn, like, a 4 Seal Stone for it. And it paid off. We'll see how this goes. My opponent does have 7 cards now to work with. Let's see if they can attack me this turn. Could be pretty good if they don't get an attack off this turn with the Inteleon. They had to commit that 4 Seal Stone to the research, meaning now they need... I mean, they need a lot, right? They got to move this Drapion, which I don't think they can do, other than finding a switch itself. So they have to find the switch. There's an Ultra Ball. Going to get the VMAX. They probably have the double gunner. We are going to be a little mindful of that. They can double gunner me, which could be awkward. Definitely does make a big deal. They are down a tower, though, and that is good to know. The fact they did lose that tower is very interesting, because now we have the ability to hit them with the Temple of Sinnoh in the mid-game, which can shut off the Inteleon. I don't think they have the retreat. They do not. You'll love to see it. What do we draw? Another Ralts. So we're going to go straight to the VMAX, and I'm actually going to Level Ball for Kirlia. And I'm going to lead off with an Underworld Door. I'm going to see if I can... I don't want to play the Avery. Avery's really good in the late game. I want to hold on to Avery if I can. Okay. Good. We got the Battle VIP. They only have 1 Inteleon. They didn't get a second one, which is good. It's kind of worried they would. If we have to play the Avery, we have to play the Avery. It's not a big deal. There's Temple. Okay. We'll tail another Level Ball. That gets me another Kirlia. Don't know if we can attack this turn. We don't really... Well, honestly, I don't really want to attack this turn. I might just Roar the Sword again, to be honest. It might just be the play. This hand is pretty... I'm going to have the Avery. I really don't like burning the Avery right now. I can always get them back. It's not a big deal. can refinement here. Get rid of the psychic. Okay. Now, do I want to play down this Temple of Sinnoh, or do I want to wait? I can play it now, make it awkward for my opponent, which I kind of like. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go Temple plus Roar of the Sword. I'm just going to put the energy on Zacian, I think. Don't need to put any more on Shadow Rider, because it's already doing the max damage, so I'll just do this. Because they didn't get a second Inteleon, I don't think they can Yoga Loop me this turn, which is nice. They could, I guess, but I don't know. We'll see. They actually just scooped. The Shadow Rider scared them off. They scooped the game up. I guess that put a lot of pressure on them. I don't know if they had anything else in their hand, and we take those. Yeah, I don't know. I could have hit the Drapion with Shadow Rider. I definitely need to make sure I get the first on the Inteleon, because if we can one-shot the Inteleon VMAX with Shadow Rider, we're just cooking. All right, we lost a coin flip here, unfortunately, with Shadow Rider Gardevoir. Not great. Definitely do not want to be going second with this deck, but it is what it is. We'll see what we're playing against. Yeah, going second could be annoying, but we'll see. All right, we do open up with the Ralts. All right, you know what? This hand is actually fine. It's a fine hand. We can get us a couple Pokemon down, you know? That's kind of cool. So the best thing we can do here is set up a little bit. We're playing against an Arceus deck. That makes going second even worse. This might be the Duraludon Vulpix deck that won EUIC. That would be a pretty scary matchup. Even though we do have Ralts Memory Skip, we actually start with it. We're going to have to go to Mew. We'll see who we're playing against. I mean, if they have a Drapion, then Shadow Rider VMAX, honestly, might not be very good. I hate to break it to you. This might not be a good matchup for the Shadow Rider VMAX either, which is a slight problem. The VMAX might not be as good. And, yep, they do have Vulpix. They have a Turn 1 Energy, obviously, to go with the Arceus. So they don't have a Turn 1 Energy. All right. That's good, at least. So the Vulpix definitely is annoying. We do have the Shadow Rider V, though, that can do at least 50 damage. So there's one thing we do have going for us. We have Memory Skip, too. So it's not the worst thing ever. So we'll do Conceal cards. Got a Level Ball and a Fog Crystal. We'll Fog Crystal. Go grab Mew. We're going to retreat into the Mew. I'm going to have some more goodies here. We got to remember they do play Lost City. So we'll be mindful of that. Okay, grab Zacian. I could grab another Ralts. Might not be a bad idea. Well, we can't get knocked out. Okay, you know what? No, yeah, I think we'll grab a third Ralts. Definitely want to just establish multiple Ralts here. I would like Shadow Rider, but you just can't really bench it right now, unfortunately. Not much we can do about that. We do have a pretty good turn, too, though. Hopefully, if all goes well, we need, like, a research, though. I do have Boss in hand. We can knock out their Vulpix. His matchup should be fine, because, like, if they go Duraludon on Arceus, we can one-shot that pretty easily with Shadow Rider VMAX. And the thing with Shadow Rider VMAX is my opponent can't really one-shot me in return. So Shadow Rider could be a really good attacker in this matchup if we deal with the Vulpix. We have to get that Vulpix KO'd before it becomes a threat. They didn't get the turn 1 energy, so there is hope. They have a research, and they surprisingly don't go for the V-Star, so they're actually very committed, and oh my god, never punished. They actually get the double turbo. Damn, okay, that's annoying. So we have to try to KO the Vulpix this turn. Can we do it? Possible. Our hand is fine, I guess. Would have been good if we had a supporter last turn. Like a judge. Not being able to disrupt their hand or anything might have been a problem. See, we draw. Okay, we got Fog Crystal. That's an energy. We'll take that. Start the turn off with a Greninja here. It's not much good off of that. Alright, Mysterious Tail. Alright, there we go. We got a Level Ball. Gotta find a Rare Candy this turn. The problem is, too, they have a V-Star. Unless I can judge them into a bad hand, they have the V-Star, which should be able to, like, just knock me out, which is the problem. We'll see. Refinement. Yeah, they can V-Star, guarantee the Vulpix. We do get a Research. It's not good enough, though. Do this. Could play the Temple. I don't think the Temple's going to do much anymore. I think I got to get rid of that. The Temple doesn't really give me anything. We're going to have to grab another Kirlia. I think we're going to have to get rid of the Research. Let's see what we got. We did get the Rare Candy. think we do have a knockout here, so we can go Guardy. Retreat. The rest of our hand is dead. I had to get rid of the research to do that. And we can Psychic Embrace. All right, we can KO this Vulpix, get this thing out of here. I still need to get a Shadow Rider V down, though. And that's the other thing, too. We need to get that Shadow Rider in play. It's not over yet. All right, 150, 180. This will put us to 210. All right, we do get the knockout on that Vulpix. All right. I guess I didn't need to evolve the Memory Skip Ralts, but I kind of had to, because one of the Ralts was going to get... No, yeah, okay. I almost threw the game, actually, by evolving the Memory Skip Ralts. I could have got punished pretty hard for that. All right, let's just knock him out Storm Slash. And we can try to establish a Shadow Rider if they KO Zacian this turn, which is most likely going to happen. So let's see what our prizes are. Okay, there's Gardevoir. Not bad. All right, we're chilling. We're in a pretty good spot. I don't even know if we're going to use the Shadow Rider, to be honest, but it definitely is something we do want to set up at the very least. There's the V-Star. They're probably going to Lost City my Zacian here, obviously, but again, that's fine. Not a big deal. The only downside is our hand is not great. Yeah, there's Lost City. There's an energy. We'll see what they got. One thing that I am worried about, though, is if I do go Shadow Rider, it might just get boss KO'd, and that is kind of a problem. The thing is, though, if we attack them with Gardevoir, they're forced to knock out the Gardevoir, and they might not go after the Shadow Rider, and that's kind of what I'm hoping happens here. So there's like the one saving grace. But yeah, I kind of threw... I shouldn't have evolved this Kirlia. I should have evolved this Ralts. But the thing is like, no matter what, in an ideal world, which we were living in, I was eventually going to have to get the... I was eventually going to have to set up my entire board, right? Eventually, I was going to evolve all those things. So the Ralts was eventually going to go away anyways. So it's not a big deal that I evolved it, I don't think. I mean, if I didn't hit the Rare Candy, I would have been punished. And they actually hold on to their Star Birth. That is really ballsy. That is really, really ballsy. Because I'm most likely going to knock him out with Gardevoir here if all goes well. That's a really ballsy play. Now, do I go Mew? I think so. We'll need to retreat it. We're down to 7 energy. Just like 5 left. That's fine. Yeah, I do want to get the Shadow Rider V down this turn. Another Guardy ain't bad. Start the turn off with Mysterious Tail. Grab the Battle VIP. That's pretty good. We can Kirlia that away. Hopefully we can find a supporter this turn, like a Judge or something. Worker's not bad. Let's go Kirlia or Guardy. Shining Arcana. Interesting. Fine, we'll Level Ball. Need to get energy on the Guardy. Feels kind of annoying to get rid of a Kirlia, but I need something. We didn't get energy there, which is actually not bad, because we can Level Ball. For Kirlia. Could Ultra Ball for Shadow Rider. I don't think I'm going to do that just yet. I think I'd rather just evolve first and see what we get off this Shining Arcana. I could Worker. I don't think I'm going to... Yeah, we could Worker this turn. And then go from there. Yeah, kind of... Yeah, that's fine. We'll Worker. I'm just... If I don't want to draw the 3 energy, though... It's fine. We'll Worker. Okay, no energy. All right, we didn't get punished for that. That's actually really good. We didn't get punished. Okay, cool. Zacian's gone. Sky Seal Stone, does it damage from an attack? By damage. Okay. So funny enough, we actually don't need Sky Seal Stone anymore because we lost our Zacian. The only way we could ever KO something is if Shadow Rider V did 10 damage with Shadow Mist End. I don't think we're living in a world where that's ever going to matter. So I think it's pretty safe to just ditch this. Get rid of Avery, I guess, too. Yeah. Grab you. Just do as much thinning as we can. Here we go. Shining Arcana. No energy. Bruh. No way. We got no energy off of that. That entire turn, we saw none of our 3 energies. That is actually kind of mental, not going to lie. That is pretty ridiculous. Do I even have a knockout? I can't put 7 on. Huh. That's quite an interesting turn of events. Yeah, I don't know how we didn't find energy there, not gonna lie. I guess we gotta swing with Guardy. It's fine. Nothing I can do about that. Swing with the Guardy. I don't think we're gonna KO. We can't. Yeah, I can't. So we go Do this. That's 90. Got 120. Got 150. 180. 210, 240. We're 10 off. Funny enough, had I held the Sky Seal Stone, we would have KO'd them. Because I actually needed that 10 damage. So that's actually... that's pretty funny. Well, we can't put all 7 on anyway, so it doesn't really matter. That sucks. That's a pretty big whiff. We can play the Temple here. What the Temple does is it forces my opponent to have to Starbirth for an extra card. Assuming they don't have, like, a research in their hand or something, so that's fine. Hopefully our Shadow Rider doesn't get KO'd. I am a little scared of my Shadow Rider getting knocked out. Because if we can get the VMAX, I think the VMAX can sweep my opponent. We can easily take 2 knockouts with the VMAX here. No, they had the Lost City, damn it. And they had a Judge. That's greasy. Alright, let's see what this Judge gives me. Okay, we got Pal Pad. Research, not bad. I would like to Roxanne them. They can't boss this turn, though. So that means we will get to attack with Shadow Rider. So that's good. So maybe this isn't too bad, actually. I think we're just going to have to commit to the research here. I'm just going to go for the knockout here with the Shadow Rider. We can knock him out with Astral Barrage, but obviously we just want to attack with the VMAX. Hit them hard with the VMAX, and then hopefully the next turn one-shot the Duraludon. So I think we can still very easily wrap this game up. I don't think they have any weird shenanigans left. The Ralts Kirlia, whatever's dead. There's no Drapion in play, which is good. I think we're okay. Do I bring in the Mew? Because I have to find another energy. I mean, we're definitely going to get the energy. Yeah. Most likely get an energy. Yeah. I was going to say, we're seeing a lot of cards here. Do I really want a Pal Pad, though? I guess. Put back... We don't really need the boss, do we? If we're one-shotting, the boss isn't really necessary. Put Worker back. I don't want to... See, the problem is if I put too many cards back, there's a decent chance I whiff the Shadow Rider VMAX, right? Which, yeah, as you can see, it might happen. There should be an Ultra Ball in the deck still, so let's do this. Okay, I'll do this. It's probably correct to do Gardevoir first. We're guaranteed to draw it, but we're going to deck out. Oh, no. So I might... I should have Gardevoired first. We're going to deck out if I do that. I have no way to put cards back in my deck. Huh. That's not good. Well, still... No. There's still a win con. Still a win con. If they boss my Shadow Rider, though, it's pretty much over. Okay, I screwed that up. I should have Arcana. I honestly wasn't paying attention to how many cards I had in my deck. That's my bad. I might have screwed this up pretty badly. Let's put 3 on this. I don't even know if we had a KO, to be honest, but still, that is not great. We can put that on. How much HP do we have? 250. Okay, they can't knock me out. And now we just pray that this KOs, and then next turn we can attack with the VMAX. We're guaranteed to go VMAX next turn, so hopefully my opponent does not knock out the Shadow Rider V this turn. They KO the V, we probably lose. I don't think I can do much from... Well, maybe. No, I could still do something. Still winnable. We can still knock my other Gardevoir. But if they don't KO my V here, we should be able to just nuke them with Shadow Rider next turn. So we're hoping that they don't have a boss here. They do have an Ultra Ball. I don't think they can knock me out, right? Unless they're playing like some weird Karen's Conviction tech card I've never seen before. It'd be pretty funny if they were playing a Karen's Conviction. Yeah, I screwed that up. I should have Gardevoir before Mew. Honestly, like, when I did that, I wasn't paying attention. I thought I still had cards left in my deck, but I definitely should have Mewed before I did that. That was definitely a misplay on my end. No, they have the boss. No, we can't use Shadow Rider. Yeah, I think it's not game over, but that's not good. We're going to have to go Judge plus attach. Looks like we're not going to use Shadow Rider this game. Unfortunate. Just kind of how the boat... Maybe I should have mentioned the second Shadow Rider. I don't know. Here we go. We can still win this turn with the Gardevoir. Hopefully. Of course. There we go. 1 card off. So I could Roxanne, get the 2 energy, hopefully. I need to not draw the 2 energy here. That's the thing. So I need to not draw the energy off this Roxanne. I think we're going to go for it. Here we go. Roxanne and Prey. Drew 1. I mean, well, draw 1 energy. I guess what I could do, I could still hit with Guardy, and then, I mean, I Roxanne and hope they don't have a boss. I mean, that is also not a bad play, because they only have 2 boss left. Let's see what Shrine Arcana got for us. We do get the energy. Okay. Can I knock them out this turn, though? I could put 6 energy on. No, I don't have a knockout. Needed 1 more energy to KO. So we're just going to have to hit them here and hope they didn't get a boss off that judge. Unfortunate. We just hope they don't get a boss here. If they have a boss, they have a boss. I need 1 more energy. I needed 1 more energy to knock him out. That was the best play I could have done. Roxanne's really good here, though. If they do not find a boss's order, they have 1 left in their deck. No, dude. Oh, my God. No, wait. I don't think they have Luminion, though. It's in their discard pile. Okay, no, we're fine. I was like, oh, they got Luminion. Roxanne is a lie. I don't think they have it. Yo, they have to get... All right, that's game. That is GG's. They could have won with an escape rope, I guess, too. Well, no, not even that. They needed a pivot. So I think we won. We didn't get to use the Shadow Rider, which, again, it's kind of my fault for screwing the play up there with the Mew. But, yeah, I wasn't paying attention. But, yeah, Shadow Rider just didn't do anything because we weren't able to find it in time, which is unfortunate. And that's game. Would have liked to have used it, but sometimes Gardevoir just does all the work by itself. Sometimes Gardevoir and Zacian are just 2 really good cards. It's just kind of how it goes sometimes. Unfortunately, we never got to use Shadow Rider. Really wish we'd used the VMAX there, but faith was not on our side that game. Unfortunate. Have it. That is the Shadow Rider Guardy deck in action. Honestly, in reality, we didn't use the Shadow Rider VMAX as much as I would have liked. We used it mostly for the ability. We didn't attack with it. The Shadow Rider V ended up being a lot more useful. Obviously, again, your Lost Box matchup is a little bit better with the Shadow Rider Calyrex V. As you saw there, we were able to kind of kill their Comfies and hit it with a Roxanne. And then from there, they just weren't able to really chain much together after that. So definitely there is some benefits to having both. Obviously, Shadow Rider was a good moral support card. We did use Underworld Door quite a bit in the video to kind of help us out a little bit more. So I do think the Shadow Rider VMAX, even if you're not going to attack with it, you do have the ability to draw cards with its ability to help you set up a little bit more. Because at the end of the day, Gardevoir, Zacian are just better attackers a lot of the time. And that, I guess, is the reality of this deck, is you're not going to use the Shadow Rider VMAX to attack with as much as you would want to, per se, but you do have access to the Shadow Rider V with Astral Barrage, which can still come in handy sometimes too. And definitely still was an okay deck all around. And that'll be it for me on the Shadow Rider video. If y'all enjoyed today's PTCG Live video here on Gardevoir Shadow Rider, make sure to leave a like on the video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. Help me on the road to reaching 41,000 subscribers. Yeah, 41K. And check out Card Cabinet. If you get any codes, use code LDF. Check out my Twitch, my Twitter, and my Discord down below. And check out the Shuffle Squad down below. Every Monday, I post a new video on their channel. And you can check out my second channel down below for even more extra content. And all that good stuff. And that'll be it for me. Catch y'all later. If you have any more suggestions for Gardevoir ideas, let me know in the comments below. I know a lot of people wanted to see Shadow Rider Gardevoir, and here's the list and the deck. So catch y'all later. Bye-bye.